Rain lashed against the windows of the cafe, the rhythmic tapping merging with the soft hum of conversation inside. Mia's heart sat alone at a corner table, stirring her untouched coffee, the same seat where, 2 years ago, she had watched her entire world fall apart. Back then, she was just an ambitious designer, building a career, and trusting the wrong person. Ethan Cole, her mentor, her business partner, and the man she thought she loved. Together, they had started Azure Designs, a creative firm that had taken the city by storm. But when success came knocking, Ethan answered and locked her out completely. He had stolen her designs, her clients, even her reputation. By the time she realized it, her name was dragged through the mud. She was branded unreliable and unstable. Ethan smiled for the cameras while she disappeared into silence. But silence wasn't surrender. For 2 years, Mia built herself back up. Quietly, strategically, and with purpose. She changed her name, her look, even her digital footprint. Now, she was Nova Hayes, the founder of a rising design brand, Blue Ember Studios. And tonight, Ethan Cole was going to learn that not every ember dies out. Some burn quietly, waiting for the right moment to ignite. It began with a simple email. Dear Mr. Cole, I'm impressed by your company's work. I represent an international investor looking to partner with leading creative firms. I'd like to schedule a private pitch meeting with Azure Designs, Nova Hayes, Blue Ember Studios. Ethan, ever the opportunist, didn't hesitate. The promise of foreign investment was too good to resist. Within a week, the meeting was set at the Glass Tower, Azure's gleaming headquarters, the very building Mia had once designed on paper napkins during their late-night brainstorms. When Mia walked through its doors again, dressed in a sleek navy suit, no one recognized her, not even Ethan. He greeted her with the same charming grin that had once made her believe in him. Ms. Hayes, he said, extending his hand. Pleasure to finally meet. The pleasure's all mine, Mia replied, her smile razor sharp. The meeting began, and she watched Ethan do what he did best: lie beautifully. He boasted about his success, his original ideas, and his team's dedication. He even showed off the designs that had once been hers, now slightly altered but unmistakable to her trained eye. When the presentation ended, Mia leaned back. Impressive, she said. But before I recommend this partnership, I'll need to verify your design copyrights. We wouldn't want any stolen work to cause legal trouble. For the first time, Ethan hesitated. Stolen, I assure you. Oh, I'm sure, she interrupted, opening her tablet. On the screen, a familiar logo appeared. Azure Designs. Then another. Blue Ember Studios. She tapped again, and documents filled the screen. Digital timestamps, drafts, sketches, all proving she was the original creator. Ethan's face drained of color. I don't know who you think you are. You don't remember. Mia's voice turned cold. Maybe this will help. She slid her phone across the table. On the cracked screen was an old photo of the two of them at the cafe, smiling, her hand resting over his. Ethan froze. Mia, the one you betrayed, she whispered. You erased me from my own company. Ethan, but you forgot something. Digital trails never disappear. By the next morning, Blue Ember Studios had released an expose video titled, The Truth Behind Azure Designs. It went viral within hours. Side-by-side comparisons, hidden files, voice recordings, all proving Ethan's deception. Clients fled. Investors withdrew. The once glittering company fell like shattered glass. Meanwhile, Blue Ember soared. Journalists called Mia's comeback a masterclass in poetic justice. But she didn't care about fame anymore. Her revenge wasn't about headlines, it was about closure. A week later, she returned to the cafe. Same corner table, same rain, tapping at the window. Her phone buzzed. A message from an unknown number. You won. Are you happy now? She typed back slowly, a faint smile playing on her lips. I'm free. Mia set the phone down and watched as the storm eased outside. For the first time in years, the sky began to clear, streaks of pale blue cutting through the gray. Because sometimes, revenge isn't fire and fury. Sometimes it's calm, the quiet satisfaction of knowing the truth has finally spoken louder than the lies.